Amazing video that you have captured. Tell us about Pastor Silva. What is his motivation to help these people?
Well, Brett, Nicole, how are you doing? I'm right now in Roma. This is the epicenter of this new migrant surge. And for Pastor Silva, well, his motivation is that they are simply human beings who are in a moment in their lives where you can see their fear, you can see their anguish in their eyes when they cross the border, faced with the unknown in the middle of the night. That's how far and how late we had to go to get this video. Take a look. This is a powerful moment for Pastor Luis Silva of Roma, Texas. A prayer, he says, by human beings taken to the extreme of what is emotionally manageable. It's a prayer he's been leading with migrants almost every day for 2 months now.
Buenas noches, Dios les bendice. I think a very stressful moment where they're living. They're coming on a raft onto a place that they don't know, to a country that they had never been into. When I approach them, I try to approach them with being the hands and the feet of Jesus.
Before that, the pastor had to go to his church and storage for supplies, for food and water he would later distribute among the migrants. And from there, to a meeting with members of his congregation who are also volunteers in this mission, a mission for which he says he's already been criticized.
You are encouraging the people to come in, but I say I'm not the law. I can't do anything about the results of what we're facing. But I see our officers stressed out. I see the people stressed out. And the only thing that I can offer is the peace of God.
In a spot used by Border Patrol at the edges of town, they immediately begin distributing waters to a group of migrants that is already being processed, while the pastor begins his mile-long walk to the river in a pitch-dark, moonless night, through a rugged terrain littered by wristbands placed on the migrants by the smugglers. Like other property owners, the pastor has already been affected personally.
But this is what happens to their property like that. I personally got our home property vandalized behind my house.
By migrants?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Out here, along the river, it's so dark that migrants often get lost. Until about half an hour later, the first group of migrants appears from behind the thicket. It's a group of mostly women and children. Buenas noches, eh? The first one of several. Border Patrol comes for them and sends them on their way up the hill. They're exhausted, confused, and afraid.
Todo. Hambre, frío, incertidumbre.
The pastor calls them to prayer.
Yo sé que vienen con mucha incertidumbre muchos de ustedes y sé que es difícil, tremenda, pero le digo algo, la certeza es que si Dios es conmigo, yo no puedo hacer nada, los oficiales realmente no pueden hacer nada, pero Dios puede hacerlo.
Amén.
For the pastor, this is a complex moral issue.
Said when people are in need, obviously they're going to do things as necessary.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to offend them, but I'm trying to just be real. And I ask them, if I go and knock at your door for help, will you help me? And they say yes. But I've jumped the window, will you help me? And they say no. I will have a big problem with that. We have a big problem, I said, because you guys are jumping the window.
But he also has a prayer of his own.
We're facing this crisis that it was made by the decision of Washington. I don't agree with that, but I had to pray. And I had to pray that God gives them wisdom.
This group is taken into Border Patrol custody, and it's close to midnight. The pastor and his volunteers go back to the river. It's gonna be a long night, and tomorrow too.